What's up, everybody? We're going to dive deep today into food, and I'm going to try to break down what I've learned over the past 5 years through many books, many experiments on my own body. I've taken Paul Chek's course, I've taken Institute for Integrated Nutrition, and I'm just really about tapping into human potential, because if we're healthy and we're feeling well, we can create a much better life. And I truly believe that if humanity gets healthy, we're going to create a much better world. So, first I invite you to think about what life would you create when you're feeling better. Maybe it's financial freedom, maybe it's, whatever you want. Maybe it's sharing your gifts with the world. I personally love to skydive and wingsuit and create a better world through health coaching and all that good stuff. So, let's get into it. Well, first, let's address it like we're talking about an actual human being, which is spirit in a body, not just a meat suit, like many teachings out there talk about, like we're this biology and chemicals and we're all the same, and it doesn't work, right? Look at all these nutrition books. We're not the same. So, intuition, right? We really have to pay attention to our own intuition and let that be the guide. Animals in nature do not read books. They just know what to eat. And we have that ability. Many times people will get into a belief system of eating a certain way, and it might work for a month, but they'll eventually get sick because they're not paying attention to their body. I see this a lot with vegans. Some people it works for, but not everybody it works for. And some of them get really skinny and are depleted, and their bones are breaking, and their bones aren't healing, and their mind's not working, their dick's not working. But this is because they're not paying attention to their body. They're being stuck in their belief systems. But that's just an example. That's not the case with everybody, right? Real food, if we just eat real food, we're going to be healthier than the average cat. This packaged chemicalized junk isn't food. It's damaging people's bodies. So get off the junk and get on real foods. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, meats, you name it. Environment. So typically in a warm or hot environment, there's more plants around. In the tropics, there's coconuts and mangoes and all that good stuff. And they actually cool our bodies for the hot environment, so they keep us in balance. And in a cold environment, if there's nothing but snow and ice around, there's not many plants growing, so we evolved on eating those animals to survive. So that goes into ancestry and blood type. If we have genetics from somewhere in a cold environment, typically we'll eat more animals than someone from the tropics. Gender, typically men eat more meat than women. This is just a generalization, don't take it as a prescription. And we basically have to move this way. Because for 200,000 years we ate wild food. And then about 10,000 years ago we started ripping up the ground, ripping up the earth, the womb, and we started domesticating our plants. And that agriculture led to sicker bodies. We got weaker, our brains got smaller, and that's a really deep conversation, but in general, our health started declining. So we need to move in this direction to get healthier. Fast food, conventional, organic, farmer's market, wild food. I'm about right here, I eat organic food from the store, and I go to the farmer's market. Sometimes I'll go to the food and get to the wild and get some wild plants. But I offer coaching on this. I would love to help you if you're interested in improving your life through your health. So shoot me a message. Peace out.